Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, Changing Phases Tarot. So happy to have you here with me today. Now today's reading is an extended weekend reading for the first weekend in February. So the weekend of February 1st through 3rd, 2019. For the reading, I'm using the Sun and Moon Tarot deck by Vanessa Decort, and I'll pull an additional oracle card from the Earth Magic deck by Stephen D. Farmer. Just a reminder, these are general readings. The only way to get a truly personalized reading will be to order a private reading from me. If you're interested, all of the information can be found in the description box below this video. Alright, so I have been shuffling off camera. I wanted to give the deck a few more shuffles here. Spirit, what are the messages? What do we need to know? What are the energies surrounding us on this first weekend in February? Alright, divide the deck. And we have, in the past position, the Four of Cups, followed by the Ten of Cups, and the outbound energy, the Six of Wands. And from the bottom of the deck, the overall energy for the weekend, we have the Eight of Cups. Interesting. Okay. And let me go ahead and pull an additional oracle card. Spirit, one additional message for the weekend, February 1st through 3rd. What do we need to know? One additional message for the weekend, February 1st through 3rd. Ooh. That's interesting. Look, both of them, we have fire, passion, and both of them have the fire up in the air. So that's interesting. All right, so the overall energy. Let's start off with the overall energy of the Eight of Cups. So this is a card of transition. Okay, in the tarot, the Six of Swords, Eight of Cups, they're two, or both of the cards represent transitioning out of one situation into another. And it usually has to do with, leaving behind something, that no longer serves you. In this case, emotionally, we have, these are cups. So the suit of cups deals with our emotions, our feelings, our relationships. And you actually have 3 cups cards, right, out of 4. So we have 3 cups, 1 wands, which is fire energy, and then this fire is, so it's interesting that we have cups and fire. So water and fire are the two main energies here. So you might be dealing with either a water sign individual, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. But going back here, so, the Eight of Cups, you can see that the man, he's turned his back on these cups. So at one time, he has tasted each of the cups, right? At one time, each of these cups, they did bring happiness and joy and satisfaction to this man. But now, for whatever reason, he wants to move on. And so there's a moving forward. There's a leaving something behind to go off in search of something that is going to bring him greater happiness, something that is going to bring him, more like sort of greater emotional fulfillment, right? And it's interesting because he's walking away, but it's like he's walking away into the ocean here, right? This little walkway that he's on, it ends. So it's like usually this card, it shows somebody walking out of water onto, the land. This is sort of the opposite. It's like he's heading towards the sea here. So for some of you, there could be, a leaving behind. You might be walking away from a job that doesn't, that you're no longer happy working there. This could be walking away or leaving behind a relationship. But it's, it does have to do with departing. So departure from this, whatever this disappointment or sadness or, not feeling fulfilled, in search of something that's going to bring you greater happiness. And, in order to have this success, which is what ultimately we have here at the end of the reading, there is a need to walk away. So I think, if you have been kind of debating it, because you start off with the Four of Cups, which is a card of boredom. It's a card of apathy, of, feeling sort of unfulfilled as well. And it's interesting because you see she's holding on to the Three Cups, and she's not even paying attention to this, Holy Grail, this Ace of Cups that's falling out of the sky here right by her head. So sometimes with the Four of Cups, it's when, you're feeling very bored, you're feeling dissatisfied. If this is, again, within the workplace, it's like you're just kind of, going through the motions. You're going to work, you're punching in, you're doing your job, it could have to do with, there being opportunities at that place, but for whatever reason, you're not happy there anymore. So it's like you don't even pay attention to the opportunities that might be there for you. For others, this can have to do with, there are new possibilities surrounding you at this time. So even though you might be feeling bored and, disappointed or, just sort of blah related to whatever this is, there are new opportunities surrounding you. So there could be, this chance for something new coming in. And then there's this huge growth we go from the Four of Cups all the way to the Ten of Cups. This is, the Ten of Cups is the ultimate in emotional fulfillment and happiness. It's sort of the happily ever after card. It's the happy home and family and, just emotional fulfillment. So, if this, and it's like, it kind of goes 4, and then I know this is the overall energy, but it's like 4, 8, 10. So there's jumping, it's like you're bored here. There's a decision to move forward, and by, moving forward, by taking that attitude to actually move away, to leave something behind, it leads to this beautiful, ultimate in happiness. I mean, this is what you have. It's this beautiful emotional fulfillment. It's the ultimate in Cups cards, right? Tens are endings in the tarot. Tens are also kind of, the peak. It's like the ultimate in. And actually, after the Ten of Cups, it goes back around. So the new cycle begins with a brand new offering, an ace, which is kind of what we have here, this Ace of Cups. And then there's success. Rounding out here, we have the Six of Wands. It is a card of success. This can be, sometimes it has to do with, you standing out from the rest of the crowd. So you receiving like an award, or you receiving accolades for a job well done. So if this has to do with, a new job offer, maybe you were bored, you have applied for a new job. You decide to leave this one job to go for the other one, and there's success at hand, because the Suit of Wands deals with the day-to-day matters in life. It has to do with the work that we do. It's also our own drive and passion, determination, ambition for the things that we do, right? It can also be creativity, creative endeavors. And so this is, this beautiful, very exciting energy. So this could be, within the job. This can be a new sort of creative breakthrough that leads to success. This can be you receiving, some type of recognition for a job well done. This could be celebrating, a promotion. If this is you receiving, these accolades for a job well done, it could be you getting a promotion, you getting a pay raise, you getting a new job. And then you have fire, passion, as the overall or additional oracle card here, the additional message. Let's take a look at it. Let me find it here in my guidebook. Hold on one second. And it says fire. Here we go. So, the main message for the card, it asks you, what are your passions? What turns you on? What ignites that inner flame, that creative spark? When you feel devoid of passion, consider what is missing in your life, which is kind of here, right? This is somebody completely devoid of passion. It's very blah. She's not happy. It is most likely an absence of fire in your belly, something that makes your heart beat faster and quickens your breathing. Passion is not something that comes from outside of you, although some events and circumstances can trigger it. It is an intensity of feeling, whether quietly experienced or enthusiastically expressed. Passion can simply be a strong feeling. The sensation itself can be so powerful that it motivates you to act. This is too often associated exclusively with sexuality, which is certainly one way of experiencing it. Yet, it limits its meaning and demeans the broader possibilities. Open yourself to the truth of what you're passionate about and find a means to express it. So for some of you, there could be, this passion, this fire, what is it that truly makes you feel passionate, that truly excites you? Because I feel that where you begin here with this Four of Cups, you're definitely not excited, right? Which is why I think there's, the main energy is this walking away. You are going off in search of this, what brings you passion, what excites you. On a deep, this sort of deep level, what is it that you get excited about? Is it a way to express yourself creatively, or is it a new job offer that allows you to, to really sort of express yourself creatively? Or it's a new job that, really makes you feel very excited and there's victory at hand. So there could be, news coming in about this new job offer by the end of the weekend. You might be hearing something about it, or, you could be choosing as you sort of work through the weekend, there could be this, transitioning. You might be kind of not psyching yourself up, but also, kind of like getting yourself into this position where it's like you are ready to say, okay, I've had enough. I'm ready to move on. So transitioning, moving, a significant, movement from feeling very bored to making this choice to move forward, moving into something that's going to bring you greater passion and excitement, right? And again, this can play out, whether this is a relationship or within the workplace or, a business venture, creative project. Obviously, it's going to be different for everybody watching, but, the energies surrounding us are the same. So, it's just going to depend on what's going on in your life. But there's definitely, an improvement, a huge sort of leap, and then forward from the 4 all the way to the 10 of Cups, and then victory at the end. So you could be, there could be you receiving or you finding out about a new job offer. You're victorious. This victory could have to do with just, you're victorious in being able to walk away from something, right? You're victorious in that you are now going after what brings you passion, right? And what excites you, sort of deep down, what is it that you want to do? Because nobody wants to be stuck in a job or in a situation where you feel like the 4 of Cups, right? Nobody wants that. Everybody wants to feel like this girl here with the fire, and it's so exciting, and she's celebrating. So looks like an exciting weekend. So I do hope that the messages have helped. I thank you for joining me today. I look forward to reading for you again, and just know that I'm sending you much peace, love, and light for a wonderful weekend. Bye for now.